Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we will be playing an ambush deck. Haven't really seen anyone talk about this card since it was revealed, and I am still very scared of this card because I do believe that one day could be a very terrorizing card indeed, but right now it's fine, you know, and this is the deck that I have come up with it for. This is the deck that I'm using this card in, and it's a Zoe Vi deck that is a bit different to, you know, your typical Zoe Vi. You know, normally when your opponent sees Zoe Vi, and this is kind of an advantage of this deck, I guess, your opponent's probably going to expect like a real grindy matchup, you know, a lot of invoking, a lot of things like that. We don't really do that at all. What we're going for instead is essentially to buff Vi up to, you know, 10 attack, and then use Ambush on Vi to give her 12 attack and elusive, and, you know, then just win the game that way, essentially, and smack your opponent in the face for a lot of damage. And that's what the deck is kind of built for. Now, Vi obviously is a very good target, but another very good target is potentially a Ballistic Bot. You know, Ballistic Bots sometimes can get up to 5, 6, 7 attack, and then you give them an extra 2 attack on top of that, and all of a sudden you're, you know, pushing around 10 damage with it, and that can often be lethal as well, in combination with other things like your other combat tricks like Pale, or maybe you've used a Zenith Blade on it, or a Bastion on it, or, you know, you've hit them in the face somewhat before. You know, that often happens in these games. You've got gems from Mountain Goats. All those type of things can happen and do happen, and so it means that you can often lethal them that way. Solari Sunforger can be very good with ambush as well for a couple reasons. Obviously, it has 5 attack, so pushing 7 damage. Hey, that's pretty good. 7 lifesteal damage at that. Hey, that's also really good. And also, sometimes your opponent, obviously, the best way to counter a card like Solari Sunforger is to block it with one of your units and then have your unit die before the Sunforger can strike. But normally, if you, in those type of decks, like with Glimpse Beyond and things like that, they often won't have elusive blockers, which means if you give this elusive, you will be able to punch through and guarantee the lifesteal damage as well, which feels really obviously pretty nice. Now, if they have elusive blockers, I know you're all thinking, what if I'm just playing elusives? And whilst that is, you know, probably your worst matchup, like a Nami Zoe or something is horrendous, but then again, Nami Zoe is, you know, always somewhat dependent on what they draw. Hush obviously comes in big, both defensively and offensively, potentially, to get rid of those pesky elusive blockers, hush them away, and smack them in the face. And that's what the deck is pretty much designed to do. It's a lot of fun. Yes, if you want to go, like, more into the meme side of this, then you can go for, like, a Victor if you want to. And by all means, go ahead. You can go in for, like, a, what are they called? What are they called? This guy, the Middenstoke Henchman, you know, you can go for one of those if you want. And yeah, that's all pretty good and pretty funny. This I thought was sort of a deck that had more of a chance of playing, you know, against a wider field than just those. You know, but if you want to make this a meme deck, it is very easy to do so. This deck still isn't great, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of fun, and you'll get some kills, and your opponent will be like, how did I just lose to that? How did I just die to that? And you'll be laughing, because I have pulled out some wins with this deck. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording yesterday, but yesterday I was playing with this deck, and I was just pulling wins left, right, and center, just out of nowhere. You know, I'm on 1 health and have been for like 3 turns, and then they're on 15 health and die. Those kind of things have happened, and are a lot of fun to make happen. So with that said, enjoy the videos, and enjoy the games, and I will be back tomorrow with some more Legends of Runeterra content. So against Deep, this can be one where we can maybe get something going. We have Vi in the opening hand as well. We have a Mystic Shot. Do I need a Bastion is the question. I'm going to drop the Bastions because some Deep lists do run a Vengeance, but I don't think most do, to be honest. Finding a Mountain Goat early is nice as well. Gives us a nice little chance to do something with, and we do find the Ambush. And so we kind of have all of the tools we need here. We're just sort of lacking. I mean, the big thing will be the 5-mana 3/3, right? Like, if we can get rid of that, then we could be very good indeed, I think. If not, we could be in a little bit of trouble, but okay. Zoe is a nice get as well. That'll be good for getting off the ambush 2 cards in a round, although... Ooh, Lost Riches. I mean, some people just love playing deep, right? And this seems to be one of those people. I always come up against deep, like, just every so often, you know, it'll just randomly pop up. You know, you'll find a deep player and it's like, oh. And I think whoever loves, you know, people who love deep, they just love playing deep. You can't convince them otherwise. Now, that is a bit annoying. Not the end of the world, but it is a bit annoying. I like Moonglow here, though. Pass. I could play Vi, and I don't think he's going to have that many ways of actually killing this Vi, and I could just give it the Moonglow now. Now, we're not going to go for the ambush this turn, but we are going to try and kill this Maokai. It should slow down his level up condition pretty significantly. No Vengeance, so I don't know anything that he could have that could kill this at this point. So yeah, pretty happy to just rid ourselves of this tree. Has Glimpse. Okay. Now we could use with a bit more chip damage, I guess. Would be nice. Can we win on our next attack? You know, it's unfortunately probably not. I guess we'll see. Oh, could be useful. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just kill this again. Bone Silver, I guess the charger for that bit of extra damage I was talking about could be pretty useful. Yeah, so let's kill you there. Another Glimpse. Okay. 2 Maokai's down. He's still not really that close to deep, in all honesty. And our Vi will be leveling up next turn. It's just whether we're going for the ambush or not. And I think most likely the answer is probably not. No, he's obviously going to struggle to deal with this. Does have a deal 5 to all units. Interesting to see if he uses that. That is quite annoying as well. Do I just attack now? I think I am going to play Zoe. See if we can get this out of him. He would be taking 10 if he did. I guess he can just choose to wait. I don't really want you to take any damage, if I'm honest. He's used 2 Glimpses as well. I should attack. Yeah, with that there, yeah. And I don't want you to take any damage. We're fine trading off these, because, I mean, he's got an answer to all this anyway. Wow, so he has 3 Glimpses. Could just Mystic Shot that, but I might need the Mystic Shot for Fate. Staying on 19. Yeah, I might need the Mystic Shot for Fate. And again, the only thing I'm really worried about here is the elusive one. Okay, so I have a super cool star chart again. I could try and find a Crescent Strike actually. But the Serpent also fulfills that role, I guess. They're both doing the same thing. Just in case he plays an elusive one, I can just get rid of it. Now, the fact that he's played this probably means he isn't going to go for that. There is a Zenith Blade. Increase the attack. Let's think. We can get you up to 12, 13. Looks like he is going for deep this turn. So we can get you up to 12, 13. Is 14, 15, 16. Mystic Shot is 18. I am just 1 damage off. That just pops the spell shield if I'm not mistaken. But if I use this, it actually fizzles that. So I get to even keep the spell shield. Obviously it's quite nice. probably should block here. I guess the snake is probably a pretty good bet for a block. I can use the Zenith Blade on the Zoe. Might seem a little weird. Oh, I do need to create a card, but I can create the card with the drawn Pale Cascade if I gem at the start of next turn. So are we good here? He could have some kind of healing. I guess we'll see. Okay, there's another ambush, so we actually, I think, should... Right? Increase the attack of you. I Pale Cascade you. I ambush you. Probably ambush this. A good measure. I attack. That's lethal. We have the Mystic Shot as well. We have this Sunblessed Vigor to keep something alive against, say, a Val Feast. Yeah, so we can beat that. Or we can beat that anyway with the Mystic Shot. He is just about living. Go for a Trusty on you, which keeps him on 3. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? So he just lived. He somehow... As soon as I challenge something with Vi, though, he's dead. So he kind of has to kill me this turn, I think. Well, this is also lethal next turn as well. Okay, he does have Nautilus. And he just used an Atrocity, though, so all we need to do is stay above 13, I think. Which we should be able to do, especially with this. This should definitely keep us alive. Okay, yeah, we no way we've lost now, surely. All I have to do is block this Nautilus. Doesn't even attack. I'm gonna heal. We got another ambush, which we'll be able to go off. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you the ambush either way, and we still have still there as well. This would be quite something. Double Riptide is quite something. Wow. So now we have to hope, I guess, that he doesn't have another Vile Feast. We will win if he doesn't. Even if he does, he needs to kill... Yeah. We should be good. Okay. Okay. That was a very interesting game. But we did get there. Okay, this one could be a bit of a struggle, I guess. We obviously want our Thermo Beams. Guiding Touches are okay. Sketcher could be okay. Probably want to get rid of something like Time Trick. Here. Double Ambush. Probably not all that useful either, if I'm honest, but hey ho. Flourish Sunforger, however, very useful. Keep passing for now.
You best believe I don't play.
Oh, I believe. Okay. We'll still pass. Okay, that's a card to get, I guess. I'm gonna go for this now. I think I will use this as well. This is Zoe. He didn't use Sharp Sight there, which, you know, would have been a good use of Sharp Sight, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't have it. You know, I'm fairly sure. I need to play you just. Okay, Loping Telescope. Looks like a bit of a slow version. Poppy obviously is sort of constant worry, but be okay against that. I do kind of want to keep Double Ambush. They do have some things, but Crescent Strike is of course very good, particularly against Poppy. And that Bandle Treat. I don't think so. I think this is more aggressive deck. Having to think about that one. I think I will actually play Vi. I think I will Thermo Beam this.
This mama is a beast mama.
Okay, we kill that. Oh, you will get the attack off with this. Yeah, he didn't have Sharp Sight before, so I'd say it's unlikely he has Sharp Sight. Sharp Sight doesn't even kill this. So what could he have? Beats Vi there. Don't actually know. Okay, it just doesn't exist. Could go for the Sun Forger now. Probably is a decent time for it, to be fair. We get back to 20 health. You know, he can't really develop until I attack. Well, maybe this, but yeah. I'll take you. Sure, he doesn't get too many of these. This also trades pretty well into Poppy. And he takes the damage. Good enough. Again, by taking no damage there is very good for us. Doesn't look like he's got Poppy. I assume his hand is probably like rallies. You know, and a bunch of like the things that Loping Telescope got and the things like that. Yeah, like a bunch of these little small like, you know, okay, like dual region follows. But I don't think this is a Bandle Tree deck. I could be very wrong and I'm about to get absolutely demolished, but I don't think it is. Okay, Ballistic Bot, which is actually, you know, coming down and hitting this board somewhat. Unless we see a Poppy, but if we do, obviously we're going to stun the Poppy straight away. Okay, well that's not an amazing play for that. Still just attacking though. Relentlessly attacking. Yeah, go for that. Okay, now he has the Sharp Sight, but that is, in my mind, not a good use of Sharp Sight. I have the second one anyway, but it still wasn't a good use of the Sharp Sight. And I think we can also use this Archai. Little do they know, but that Sharp Sight might have been what saved them. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll play this. I'll look for maybe like a small unit. Could just go for the Trickster, I guess. Could probably just play this. Oh, I definitely want to kill this. Can I take 3? I can take 3. Zoe is actually on 7 out of 10. Isn't nothing. I do want to get Vi leveled up if possible. I just kill him this time. Could just try and kill him this turn. And it looks like they have a pretty, like, not great hand. I essentially just have to hope he doesn't have an elusive or another sharp sight. Could just stun 2 units if he does play them. Okay. This man had a very bricked out hand. What do you do when I do this? He surrenders. I mean, we were gonna kill him anyway, but good to know.